Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Crust. I do hope you're having a wonderful day today. Full disclosure again, I have already recorded this episode once, but between the week ago or so that I've recorded it and being able to post it today, they have made several patches on this game. And a lot of those patches actually fixed problems that I experienced in 12 and 13, and I was complaining about in 12 and 13, and I don't want to do that anymore. So they seem to have fixed those issues, so I wanted to re-record it and give it a fresh look and make sure that I was getting the best bang for my buck here on this, okay? So you guys are caught up to me now. You're not waiting for episodes that have been recorded weeks ago. I'm sorry about that. All right. I'm going to start this video by showing you this. If you know why, you're welcome. Okay, there you go. All right, if you're like, why is he showing us that? Don't worry about it. It's a nothing burger. It's fine. Nothing to see here. All right, so anyway, we have a fuel contract coming down here now. We're working on this fuel reserve contract here. They have altered the prices of the cargo pods. In my opinion, they went the wrong direction, though. It makes no sense to me, so we're just going to keep doing the light ones. And this is why. So right now, we can get 3,000 tons for 1,000. That seems pretty good, right? Yeah, sure. You can change it now. The prices are different. The larger one is more expensive, which makes no sense to me. And the faster one is even more expensive, which again, like, it doesn't... I don't even know if this one's more expensive. Maybe it isn't. But regardless... this is still the best value. You can get 9,000 tons for $3,000 instead of whatever the heck you're doing here. Like, it doesn't make sense to do that. So I still think you should just do standard cargo pods over and over again. And it's not that much more of an inconvenience, and it's not actually faster to have the bigger ones. And here's why. I'm going to hit send. I have 2 here already. When these things go to leave because they're fully loaded, the other one will immediately replace it, like to the point where it basically lands on top of it. It lands on the pad at the precise moment that the other one takes off from the pad. So it doesn't change loading speed either. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to get things set up to where we are much better shape for big lucrative contracts and stuff. And fuel does look like it's a pretty dang good deal when it comes to contracts. So I'd like to go ahead and expand upon that. Now, I might run into a problem with CPU here, so I may have to go to the market really quick and do this. But let's go to the fuel factory right here. We're just going to set this down right here. That seems good to me. And we're going to get the belt to come out this far. We're going to bring this under like so. And we're just going to go like this and let that all come on in, okay? Now, you notice they landed again just now, right? Everything just landed, so they're all back to being filled now. No big deal. There's like no lapse in time at all with that. We're gonna take the stuff here. I'm just gonna make a separate belt and bring that in like that, and then I'm gonna bring this ice over like so, and we're gonna go about like this. That seems fine to me. All right, so that's gonna help us, right, with setting up additional fuel production. Should be in good shape there. All the ice is coming in. Very, very good. One of the bugs that I don't think is fixed yet that I ran into, and I'm going to try to guard against it if I can somehow, is that this whole place loses power when you try to expand to another room on it. You'll see all the lights will go off if it's attached. I've thought about maybe doing this to where it's not attached. So I would simply make a brand new room with like a 1 tile separator or 2 or whatever. And then maybe I could just have the belts go between those 2 rooms. And I might do that. We'll see. But one of the things I can do is I can break this down. And I could bring this over here. And there's no consequences for doing that. I'm only doing it because I had done it last time. So I'm going to make sure that I did it this time too, just to be fair. Look, it's landed already. And that one just took off. Crazy. Off it goes. Whee! All right. So with fuel, I have a lot of modular frames and I'd like to use them. All right. There's a couple of things I can do to make them all kind of a little bit better here. So they're not just like taking up space. We can go like this, for example, and then the modular frames will kick out that way. That's nice. I would like to maybe add, I'm just taking a look at all these things. I think so. I'd like to add another smelter over here too. Let's get another smelting furnace to go right there. We're going to make this belt go this way. And this does kind of split the supply a little bit heavily on this one. I think maybe I could come off of this side and then split to these two. And then this one can go here to there. And then this one can go all the way over. And then maybe that would give me enough room to maybe get more iron at the future. So I could take a look at that. It is a little heavily split here, but that's okay. For now, at least it's an expansion on what we're already producing. So we're going to go about like that. And we'll connect it to power right here. Very loud machines, aren't they? Yes, they are. Everything's there. Good. Urgent contract requiring a lot of components and a lot of silicon. I'm going to pass. Thanks, though. I think we're going to need that stuff. Ore detector. I want this done right now so that I can find titanium. Now, I am cheating a little bit because I said I did record this video before. So I already know where the titanium is. But I did initially with the previous recording, I had it set over here and I scanned over here a couple of times and then I got distracted by a whole bunch of stuff. And near the end of the video, I took it out, put it over here and then found the titanium. I'm just going to skip to the part where I find the titanium. It's not really all that meaningful. It's fine. All right, we got the contract done and I'm looking for contracts. I think that will get me more fuel. Sorry, not more fuel. It'll get me more money with fuel, like selling fuel, and also get me more of the orange science. I'd like to get more orange science. All these guys want to do is give me green science. A lot of money, though. That's not bad. Energy reserve, 95K for 292. That's not bad. I might be able to do that one. It's 31 days to fill it, so that's not bad. If I can do something a little bit faster, though, maybe that would be better for me. Like this one here is 32 for just 64 units. I could do that right now. In 47 days. Wow. Okay. And maybe it is worth going after energy reserve here. I think it probably still is. Let's accept this one. It's fine. And then we're all about sending that fuel, right? So again, it takes a little bit of extra time to do this, but it's worth it. 1, and then we go 2, right? And then we go 3. It has to go to 75 units every time. It's the only way to do it. Come on, bring it back. I wish I could type in the box. That'd be cool. Do that. And we'll do right there. Yeah. So we send all 4 of them, right? We've prompted all 4 to show up. Only 2 can show up. That's okay. All right. I need this prioritized. Please, builders, build that. There we go. Now we can also upgrade our fuel factories so that they produce faster too, which is also a very good thing. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then finally, we now have a surplus of energy. I don't know if we have enough, but I know that we have a surplus of energy. I would like to go to the marketplace really quick and buy a few things. I want to buy a modular terminal so we can fix the medical stand because I need that fixed. And then I want to buy, where is it? Where'd they go? Right here, microprocessors. I want to buy, let's go with, I want to buy 10 of these things. Like 10 of these things. I want like 10 of these microprocessors. So we're going to go about like that. Okay. And then the rest of the money that I have, I will buy carbon fiber. I think it's probably a good usage of the rest of this money. We're going to spend about 25 carbon fiber. Go. All right. Now we're going to drop this down. This is going to help me in making... Oh, I can't land it. Why can't I land it? What? I can't land. Oh, this clicking bug still exists. Oh no, they didn't fix that. I have this random bug that's been affecting me the last couple of videos that you guys haven't seen yet, where I cannot click on anything. Nothing works. I have to save it and reload. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and see if we can land it now. There we go. Bring it on down. Perfect. Okay, so for researches, the large hydroponic farm is a good objective, but I want to get to the extended tender license. It's a work in progress. And then the social here, once we get this done and we can get another contract, it unlocks this. This is what lets me get additional colonists. I don't have it unlocked yet, but that's what it is. And the other issue I had, and this mostly happened in 13, which I never even bothered to send to members, is that all my people will die. Oh, they all die. They wouldn't eat, and they all died. And that was really frustrating. And I didn't really have like a rage quit moment, but I was kind of like, you know, I think maybe I'm not going to publish these videos and see if these things get fixed, you know, or report them and see what happens. And as part of the changelog, it does say that they fixed that problem. So, okay, we're going to see how it works. So let's go do this. And we want to go ahead and get these guys to open this area right now, because I would like to start that process of making this if I could. With this thing, it's not built just yet, but I already know we're going to need to clear out this area-ish. It's an ish. So I'm going to have them also dig up maybe that far because I know they're going to need to get there anyway. Okay. And then we're going to go about like that with this. So we're going to have more driller bots, and then we're 5 out of 5 with the hauler bots. Cool. One other thing we can do, I guess, we're going to go to the map, and I think maybe we will go, to the research center over here. We're going to go ahead and get these guys. The discrepancy that ASIL Corporation has with the other people, and they couldn't come to an agreement, and we basically just said, well, we'll take all the stuff, and everyone can be equally unhappy. We're going to do that instead. So we're going to go ahead and tell them to fill all, back to base, go. And we're going to send the truck over there to go and get that stuff. And they're going to bring it back to us, and it's going to be great. Yeah. All right. Our truck is on its way to the laser, by the way. And pretty much my whole focus is this laser, because the timeline they give you for this is not very long. I do have to open up the journal to see it, the quest log, to see the timer. We're at 1,164 days remaining. So I do have to do that. It won't appear at the top of the screen anymore, unfortunately. It's just the way it goes. Okay. So this thing requires power. I can do that. There we go. And then, of course, it will create more fuel, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade you so that you make more fuel, and then I can't upgrade anything else until the contract that's already there is good to go. But we do have I think we could probably get some aluminum stored. The big thing is going to be getting fuel and then making sure that fuel gets to its destinations in exchange for money. Excuse me, do we not have anything at all? No steel. This isn't open. I need to open this. Yeah, this right here needs to be open so that we can get that going. And then I need to go like that. This gives us a local supply of steel that we can use for constructing things. I do need to make sure that is still a thing. And then my components are going to be waiting a bit because we're not making enough iron. So that needs to change by going like this. Maybe we can get that to, I don't know, get them to accelerate this for their construction efforts right there. Maybe some additional components would be nice. Maybe we just cough a little bit and it ends up on the ground and they use it. Maybe. We'll find out. See how it lands like immediately upon the other one leaving? It's crazy. It doesn't even take any extra time to load. It's just the hassle of having to do it over and over again. So I really think when they adjusted the prices, they went the wrong direction. You know, they should have adjusted it the other way, in my opinion. But it just is what it is. All right, we have 1,000 surplus on power, which means that we have a surplus that exceeds our deficit at night. So we're going to be great on power. We don't need to worry about anything. I can probably go in and shut these down. I mean, it's just going to take away a little bit of that surplus, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how it does. We'll see how it does without it. Can I get this done? Can anybody build this, please? No? I would really like to know where this is. And if you guys could maybe build that'd be great. How about we go down to just 2 drillers? Can we get it constructed then? There we go. See? I knew you guys could do it. All right. Sweet. Let's go back to drillers. And actually, since I'm going to be scanning, I'll go ahead and turn these things on. That's fine. Since I am going to be scanning, I do want the power to be going. I'm scanning kind of at night here. Okay, like I said, I'm kind of cheating. I know where the titanium is, so we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. I did not know where the aluminum is. Oh, I must have scanned it at just a slightly different angle before. Ooh, fancy. Okay, cool. Anyway, since I know where this is, we can go like this. We're going to go like that and bring that belt this direction. That's probably fine. Yeah. So we'll get the drillers to focus on delivering this. I need more titanium. Very much so need more titanium. Let's go ahead and actually close that direction. So we're going to save it for construction, and we're also going to send it to the components. And that's pretty much our only usage for steel at the moment.
As I expected, the corporations were not happy with the decision to steal their work. I managed to settle the legal issues, but relationships with them have been affected.
Uh-huh. I don't even know if that really is true. Did the relationship get affected? It's with ASIL. How does ASIL feel about us? Pretty good reputation still. They don't seem all that mad, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, they seem to be completely content, you know, as far as I can tell. Let's see. So 100K. I want this, though. I need to have this science. The problem is 1,000 concrete is pretty pricey for me right now. Yes, I have 2,000, but I also have the laser, and I need to send it to the laser instead. What about the silicon here? That's doable. It's only 16,000 credits, though. But it gives me the science, which is what I really kind of want right now. Let's do the silicon supply one here. We'll get this on a send contract as well, because they're going to give me that. So as soon as these guys lift off with the fuel, they'll land, I suppose, with the silicon, which is going to be any second now. That's going to happen. Okay, cool. All right, so if we get the drillers, where'd they go? We're over here. If they get the drillers, if we get to the titanium, I can hook that up to a belt that's going to head this direction. And I can also get this silicon added to the system too, but the silicon's not nearly as important to me as the titanium is. I really need that titanium entered into the system for sure. It needs to happen. It looks to me like we're really scarce on components right now, which is a strange thing to be short on since I just keep putting them on the ground for you. All you have to do is use them on the ground and put them right there. I just have no bots available to do this. I'm just gonna bring. Let's go down to one driller only. I need a lot more bots, and if we can satisfy the needs of this contract really quick here, then I can use this money to buy some more bots too. Because that's the thing I haven't really explored as much as maybe I should have been in the early game. The buying bots is very expensive, but it can be quite a good deal. And then this thing needs to come back now. Please come back to base. Okay, and then when we get that back, we'll start loading it up with concrete. So that's going to be the next thing we load is the concrete. We only have 849 in here. So where's my 2,000 concrete? If only 800 of it is here, where's the rest of it? You guys spread it around? Like where is it? Where's it sitting right now? Oh, this is still closed. I should probably open that. There we go. Where is it though? All this concrete that I supposedly have. I don't understand. Is it sitting in here? There's 128 of it in here. Wow. For the modular frames. I'm up to 39 modular frames. And this thing can keep pumping them out. Let's have you go ahead and do priority that direction. Okay? 2 contracts completed. There's 96 and another 16. Now I have a little bit of cash. I think maybe with this little bit of cash, what I should buy are... we have iron, right? Let me steel, right? Can I build it? So 66 steel means I can support right now 66 tiles of expansion here. I really want that expansion. Also, I need to keep an eye on the ice just to make sure we're getting enough of it. Seems like we are. Yeah, I think we are. I need to let it run so I can get some more fuel, but this is at least running now, which is going to be very helpful for us. And then also, I suppose, since we have a little bit of cash, should I upgrade these? They are sitting here doing not a lot. And we're not able to really bank up any aluminum right now. So I would like to see that happen. Let's upgrade one of them. One of them is fine. Let's go ahead and drop this off right here is fine. This is some extra resources. And then this vehicle could start, we could start loading concrete with this one. Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and unlock this. We'll send the concrete down the belt. There we go. And, you know, I probably should upgrade these just to make them faster. Let me go ahead and do that. There we go. A little bit faster as it comes down. Perfect. And it'll just sit here and wait for us to load it. But we're going to start loading it now. So with this truck being done, hang on. Don't you leave the map. Come up, come back over here. I'm not done with you yet. So what I want you to do, this is the truck that is going to base. This is the one we have on its way right there. That's the one we want. This truck is now going to load concrete and the titanium plate. Notice how this does not say that there's extra resources now, right? They fixed the display on this too, so that you can't overload this anymore. So I definitely appreciate that as well. Let's go ahead and hit send on that. And this vehicle will now begin to head to the expedition center, where we will have all of this concrete flowing into the truck from the belt. And then there's obviously this storage here too, which I think my drones will probably just take that. It's fine. Alrighty then. So how are we doing on the drilling? It looks like we're getting pretty close to that being done. We have a little bit of, we have the CPU units to do this now. So I'm thinking we take and get the regolith extractor on this one too. I would like to get more silicon into the system for sure. And then, yep, and then that right there is all that matters now. And then we'll take our power poles here. Let's go this way with it. Let's go there. And then we'll go there. And then I can't quite reach that. Man, that's the bummer. I really thought I could reach that. Is there anything I can do to reach that, I wonder? I already spent the money on the cables. I don't like... Oh my god, it's one tile away. Just one tile away. Sucks. All right, we'll just deal with it. Maybe this one can do it. No, that's a mistake. We don't want that. Also, if you get a song that's really intense and you want to skip it, just hit Control N. It actually resets the song for you, and you get a different song. So, pro tip there, if you want to be like, man, I don't like this song, you can change it, and with Control N, it's great. We'll hook that up. We're gonna bring this up over to like here, and then we're gonna bring this one over like this, and then we'll hook that up there. Okay. Urgent contract right here. 50 microcircuits. I mean, it's not a bad deal. You know, 100 grand is pretty good too. I can get a couple of new bots for that. I'm just worried I won't have the microcircuits for future missions, but I'm going to take this. I'm a little worried about not having it, but I'm going to take it because... Oh shit, it's this again. It's this thing again. Where is it? I did it again, guys. It's way over here too. It's not that far away, but because I'm currently loading for the laser, it's going to be many, many days before I can actually load for that, because there's already something in here. We're already loading for the laser. I think, though, getting another contract would be better. So let's get another one, and hopefully we can get one again for fuel. People wanting fuel is good. This is perfect. This is a fuel contract that pays me money, and I have enough to satisfy it right now. This is perfect. Exactly what I'm wanting. So we're going to go ahead and do 75 units per shuttlecraft. I need to make concrete faster. That definitely needs to happen. So we're going to make concrete faster now, because with adding this extra regolith coming in from these two extractors and everything, we're going to be able to process things faster, which means we're going to have all this stuff coming out faster too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through Smart Concrete Factory. And I think what we're going to do here is actually, we're going to flip this to be this direction instead. And then we'll flip this over, and we're going to make sure that the slag side, make sure the slag side is there. So the silicon side ends up being on the outside here. So what we'll do for this is take this around and take this around. Okay. So we end up having an even split between these two machines. That's good. And then on this side, I want this to also be an even split. So we're going to go this way and this way. Okay. We're going to go underneath. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the conveyors will then come around and go there, and come around and go right there. And then you are going to come over there, and you are going to come over to there. I believe that does it. Yeah. Okay, and then finally the power should connect to this pole. Yep, right there. 1 and 2. So when these are done, we'll have even more smart concrete coming in. That should be fun. And then, yeah, people didn't die yet, right? Let me just check their well-being because I don't want people to die. You there. Hey, you seem to not be hungry. That's good. That's an improvement. I'm already improved. Now, you're coming back. Yeah, you're just going to park right here, I think. Because we're gonna get you set up. Don't worry, but we're going to park you right there in the meantime, all right? So there's the 73 grand. That's pretty good. I think maybe in a cargo pod. Yes, I think maybe in a cargo pod, what we'll do is I'm going to have 2 bots. That's 61K. And then the rest of this pod will be filled with, let's fill it with concrete so we can get these guys out of here faster. So we'll fill this with a little bit of concrete right there. Almost good enough. 1 more unit. Well, it's, man, do I wish I could just type in this. Can I just maybe hit the arrow keys? How about this? Oh, okay, good. I can do that. All right. That is a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it. We're going to drop that pod down. And apparently the cargo pods are separate. Oh. The drones come in a separate one. Okay. It only cost me 1,000 though, right? I don't have to pay for both? 1,000 for both. I don't believe so anyway. We have 9 microprocessors, and I think it's time to get even more CPU because we're going to start filling it up here. So why don't we grab CPU data centers? We're going to go like this. Okay. And then I'm going to also go like this. We're going to build 6 of them right there like this. And then we'll build another row, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. And it'll look like a proper little data center. All right. And then, assuming we have enough concrete and enough iron, we have steel. Yep, 170. That's plenty. Let's go ahead and get these guys prioritized now so we can hopefully build these pretty quick. Again, we just need to get... you need fixed. I definitely need fixed. I need titanium on the system now. I need this fixed right away, please. And actually, the drillers are probably done now. So, yeah, the drillers are done. We can go down to 1 driller. It's fine. All right, so let's grab the regolith extractor, and we want to go right here with it. Is good enough. This is going to come over and then down. And then it goes over from here, straight on, and connects right there. Okay? Then this gets upgraded, as does this. And then this belt gets upgraded to max speed. And so now we're going to have a stage 1 belt meeting another stage 1 belt, merges into a stage 2, and then this 2 then becomes a 3 going in through here. Yeah? Yeah, definitely. That's how we want it. And then we're not going to upgrade that one, but this one has lots of capacity. That's the important thing. There's plenty of capacity right here to come through, okay? So when they get this done, and we're going to shift this to being the higher priority now. Hopefully that connects. It does, okay? We're going to shift these things to being higher priority because I need them done right now. We can get more titanium into the system. That's going to allow us to make even more of these components and stuff as we go. Now, you might think, oh, well, you have lots of titanium here. You don't need more. Well, that is only because we are not sending enough over this direction. All right, so we need to make more, and we're going to be sending more over this direction too. And so we're actually going to find ourselves, like it is right now, we're going to find ourselves getting through the backlog of resources that we had, and we no longer have that backlog. So now, yes, it's stacked up to here, but it won't last. And eventually we will run out, and that will become our bottleneck. So I want to make sure that we are doing everything we can to not have a bottleneck, right? That's basically it. Okay. For research, we're not getting any green right now, which is not the greatest thing. We could be getting progress on this large hydroponic farm, for example. So maybe I want to just persuade my friends. Just persuade my friends to work here, my human friends. If you could be persuaded to work in this particular place, that would be really, really helpful, I think. Yeah, for sure. That would be nice. And then also let's get all of these wires need to be a big priority, especially that too. And then you are going to probably be upgraded right away, I think. But I'm going to wait until I actually have money, which is going to require me to get another contract. Indeed. Yes, it does. So let's head over to available. And not the microchips. I'm already committed microchips, and I feel terrible about it. I don't want to commit any components. I'm going to need those. I don't want to commit any of these resources either. I need all of them. Man, if they would only just have... Can we just have, like, constant fuel contracts? Because, like, I don't need any fuel. It seems like fuel is the only thing I never need. Maybe I can get away with that one. 30... No, wait, what's... No. It's, this one. Yeah, this one. I need 6 days, though, in order to get that bonus. That's a really tight schedule. I might have to purchase some to make that happen, but I think the purchase would be worth it as long as I don't spend more than 25 grand or so on the purchase. Then it would be worth it. Otherwise, I might as well just let it go and get the 131. I have 5 days to accept this, so perhaps I just put a pin in it in my head, and then, you know, I could totally come back in the right amount of time. Or maybe just take this one. This isn't too bad. And I can fill it right now. We'll just take this one instead. Take the one that I can actually do, you know. 75 units. Go. Actually, you know what? I think this belt is a bottleneck. Yeah, I probably need to do this to speed it up so that these guys can get all their stuff, right? I mean, that would probably help. I feel like that would probably help a little bit here. So let's get that going. And then we have $63,000 now. And if we can get a buildup of slag in here, I would feel comfortable hitting these buttons and upgrading that. But really quick, what I want to do, though, because I have some stuff down here I want to build, and they're just waiting for concrete constantly. Real quick, though, we're going to do this. And we're going to also make sure that these guys can take it out of there. Yeah, so let's do that. And now these guys can pull from this concrete supply really quick and just finish some of these basic things that I would like them to do. That'd be nice. I know, it's like these power poles and stuff. I really want them to finish these. So I'm kind of hoping that they just do that really quick. Same thing with this one. That'd be nice if you guys would just finish that. Let's go ahead and put the conveyor in just in case they do finish it. And this is going to connect here. So the silicon is going to go down the same belt as the titanium does to reach this destination. And then I'll probably upgrade this one. In fact, let's just do it now. Yeah, I'll probably have to do that anyway. So, okay. There we go. So maybe they build it. Maybe they don't. What are they doing exactly? Okay, so they still don't have their priorities straight, the Expedition Control Center. Because instead of building the things I have high priority, they are still bringing it to the Expedition Center. So the makers of the game said they fixed these priorities. No, they did not. All of these guys are going to the low priority one right here, and that's no good. And that's not what I want at all. So they're not going to build these poles or any of these things that I want done until that Expedition Center is completely full. That's a real drag. So now they're just going long range for no reason. So I think I want them to not take resources out of here now. And we'll go ahead and open this back up so that the concrete goes the right direction now. I want this to be a priority. Yep, priority direction here. So I want this to kind of flow that direction all the time. And we're going to start robbing. We already are. Yeah, we're robbing titanium plates already from this. Let's stop doing the... We'll stop doing this. We'll get another set for modular frames here too. Can I get a good contract for modular frames? Because those things pay really well. If you can find a good one, modular frames pay really well. So this one here is pretty nice. That would have been really nice to have, but it's still this, but it would have been a nice chunk of change. Okay, we're getting close to filling the truck here, so I'm going to go ahead and close that belt so we're no longer sending it. And I did go ahead and buy some of the concrete here just to speed this process up a bit. And so we're up to 3413 now, 3437, and looks to me like it is going to stop right there. It is not going to accept any more. Very close. Cool. We're just going to go ahead and drop those resources down. And now this truck can leave. Very good. Which means I can now load this one. So let's say send resources. We're going to set up the campaign here with this truck. This one's the idle one. Yep, it goes that way. Very good. And then we will simply say, okay, fine, you can have these 50. I didn't really want to do this, but I feel like I'm probably okay. I actually don't know if I'm okay on the resources, but I think I'm going to be okay. So I'm going to send that, okay? And that's how that goes. Now, we can then go ahead and turn open that, and that will send those all the way down the belt to load into this truck now, too. So there's a truck in there. There's already 5 in there, and we're just going to send quite a few down. Let's go ahead and stop that now. I think that we've probably sent enough. I don't like them getting stuck on the belt, and I did send too many. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and drop those resources off the belt now, and then all the trucks will eventually come on over here and load these storages with all those resources again. There they go. All those hauler trucks are getting in there. Cool. So now that the expedition is loaded with concrete, they're going to start building these poles, right? Yeah, they sure did. Man, they did it right away, too. Crazy. All right, we're going to upgrade that. And we're now going to be able to get even more titanium sent into the system now. It's going to be really great to have that added. Definitely going to be great. We can now start to finally make this a little bit faster because these guys are just waiting, right? That's the problem. So we need to have this upgraded. And I think for components, we still have a good backlog on the belt, thankfully. I think because iron is what we're waiting for now, or steel. Maybe not. Steel's fine. Yeah, steel's fine. And it's all down here, too. 209 is what we've got in storage there. I think we have enough concrete in storage now to do this. What I've been trying to get to is this over here. And so the thing I really want to find out, okay, first I need to make sure I have no other construction projects going on at this time, because that's the easiest way to have this not work out. So all construction projects have to be paused. And it does seem like that's the case. This truck also has already left, so there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on with that either. So there's going to be a lot of idle drones. That's what we've got. Okay, perfect. This is what we want. So will the power get cut when I do this again? Let's find out. We're going to bring this all the way out, and I want my room to be about this big is what I'm thinking right here. I could go a little bit less big, I suppose. Maybe making sure we can get past that. Yeah, let's make sure we can maybe have the wall past that. So we'll go like this, 25 by 17. All right, so if I go like that, right, place the door to start the construction. If I take the door, I put the door right there, which should be in line with the other door. Yes, right here. All right, if I do this, 413 steel, 413 concrete, 2 silicon, and 1 component. As soon as I do that, does the power get cut to this building? So far, it seems fine, but we have to see it long term, because the first time I did this, the light stayed on as well, but then things started to get a little screwy. I have no idea if this will make a difference, but I'm also going to go down here and I'm going to place a battery right here. I think this will probably not make any difference at all, but I'm going to place a battery here, which of course they will build this now before they build that, but that's okay. I'm hearing power shutdown. I'm hearing power shutdowns. I don't know why I'm hearing power shutdowns, but I am. I shouldn't be short on power. It's in the middle of the day and I have 1,000 surplus, so there's no reason to have any power down. And then, oh yeah, the aluminum's not going to allow us to build either, so we're going to have to also go ahead and shut these 2 belts down so that we can accumulate a supply here, and then the drones can go over and grab it and take it over to construction sites. So we're going to need that too, and it looks like they are grabbing it. I want them to build that battery. So all of this is just steel and concrete. They should be able to easily take that. I can make this faster, I think, by just forbidding that, and then they can do it back and forth from here instead of having to go up here. I think that will speed them up a little bit there. They have delivered all the resources there. Very good. Let's go ahead and open those back up now. Okay, so this is now connected to our power supply, and we should now be able to charge this little backup battery that's down here. No idea if that makes any difference at all, but it's doing it. Got another urgent contract available. Let's check it out. They want 250 rare earths. I'm going to pass on that, but that's pretty cool. I'm going to pass on that, though. 25% bonus. If we do this within 5 days, I could buy it. I mean, 25% on that's a pretty good bonus. I could maybe buy it. I don't know how much money I have left, though. I can't. For some reason, they feel the need to blur everything when this comes up. It's kind of silly. I don't know how much money I have. If I don't have enough money to buy this, and I don't believe I do, that it's not worth doing. I'm gonna go. All right, 75K. I think I had enough money to maybe do that, but not a big deal. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And then are all of these upgraded? Yeah, they are. How about this one? No, but it doesn't matter. You're not getting enough of it anyway. I think I do need to redirect the supply here a little bit. If I do this, is it stupid? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's going to equalize it out a little bit more, right? I think it'll still work. All right. It says, excellent, Director. We've reinforced the ground to provide a stable base for future installation.
The laser system must be protected from external influences and radiation. Deliver resources to create suitable infrastructure at the site.
Okay, so the next stage of the laser, which I require you to come back for, is to deliver 2850 silicon, 700 titanium plate, and 225 components. Okay, so we have our directive, right? That's what we need to work on now. And to do that, we just have to look at our current suppliers. So I have 326 titanium plate. That's why I've been focusing so much on titanium, see? And then we have 1,000 silicon. I can buy more of that. And then the components, we're like halfway there. So, I mean, we're kind of cruising along there a little bit. I could also kind of encourage my people to come and work at these buildings and increase the, the speed that this works right now. Right now, I'm prioritizing this building so that we can get people to actually work here and give me science. But the laser gun itself appears to be giving me 60, and that's it. So nobody's actually working here. They're just standing around doing nothing. But you know what they're not doing? They're not starving. Not starving is an improvement. It is. It's an improvement. You might not believe me, but oh man, is it nice not to have them just standing around starving. That's really great. All right. I think maybe we'll, because I have 90 more here. Let's see. How many more tiles do we have? A lot, actually. I need to make more. Yeah. I think we're going to temporarily, just to make sure I get enough here, we're going to put all of our made steel into this so we can pull from it. And then, again, we're not sending this up, so we just need people to be able to... right here. There we go. I need the drones to be able to come here for the concrete. There we go. That's better. I was wondering why that wasn't working. Now we know. Now we know. All right, so with 174,000, what do we do with 174,000? Now, this is going to deliver. This is going to finish, all right? We're going to have this. It says there's 16 days remaining on it. If I take a look at the map, this thing is almost there. So that's going to finish, and this is coming back. Do we want to get another truck? Or just more drones, right? We could get more drones too. They cost 35 a piece. So 71K for 2 additional robots, which could be great to have, right? They're really useful. And then I think with these two, we purchase silicon to fill the rest of this. So not a whole lot of silicon, but just a little bit of silicon. So right about here. There we go. So fill the rest of this, 160 units of silicon, because we have to send a lot anyway, right? So I think we buy that, and then maybe we can buy some components as well. We have the cash to do so. I think we could buy a few components just to kind of push us up. That's really expensive though, man. God, that's expensive. I don't want to do it. I want to buy silicon instead. 600 silicon. We'll buy that instead. That way we don't have to worry about how much we're making there. So drop those down, drop the silicon down, drop the silicon down. And then this urgent contract wants us to send titanium and concrete, which is doable in 15 days. That's doable. It goes to Earth. Perfect. That's doable. Let's do that. Okay, so universe. This is the one we're going to send now. Send resources. 140,000 if we can do this in 15 days. I think we can definitely do that in 15 days. So we're going to go ahead and say send, and we're going to go ahead and say send. That's too much. That's fine. We'll bring this back. Okay, cool. Actually, let's bring the titanium. Let's bring the titanium back. We'll send the titanium second. So the smart concrete goes first. Holy moly. Wait a minute. How much did you ask for? 500. Oh, yeah, 500. I can't send you all 500 anyway. Wow. Never mind. We'll send you this much. Yeah. Send you 300 now. And then the rest will go in the second pod. Cool. So that'll drop down, and then we go like this. Excellent. Second pod. Okay. Now we need to start collecting for that. We need to make sure that we're collecting for that. And let's see. Silicon is the thing we're lacking, right? So let's get that hooked up. I think we just did, yeah. But I can do this too. And that's expensive to do. Okay, hang on. Now we have a bottleneck here. We need to do something about this. Okay, so you are gonna upgrade. Yep. But you're still flowing really slowly. So it looks like we're gonna have to upgrade the whole belt here, which is probably gonna put me, yeah, I thought it might put me in the red, but it'll flow faster. Okay. Get that upgraded so this all flows faster. There we go. That's what we want to see. Nice, smooth movements. There we go. And then we have a little bit of a stoppage right here, which is interesting. Shouldn't be any stoppages here. No, it's pretty good. You know what I might be able to do here, though? Because of the way these things are distributed, they're not really going through as fast as I'd like. So I think what I'll do here is this. It's a little bit, I don't want to say it's risky, but it'll work. This is going to be fine. We can do it this way. And now I think this is going to get a lot more evenly distributed. We could just go like that. Yeah. This gets a lot more evenly distributed, I think. Everything just flows a lot smoother through here. Man, do I really need to upgrade this further? Maybe. This is actually still backed up. That's surprising. I'm wasting science points right now. We're wasting blue science. Let's get... I want this. But I can't have that until this is done. And that's at least getting the green science now. Components factory upgrade. Why not? We'll just get that on the schedule. It's fine. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can do something to make this speed up a little bit more. It's got to be... This is the bottleneck, right? It's right here. So there's got to be something I can do to make that speed up more. Maybe it's splitting the supply and going that way, but... You know, tier 4 belts would be a good idea, right? We can't really upgrade these things anymore. They're already fully upgraded. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's just the way it goes when you're trying to combine the two supplies from both extractors that are both upgraded. Oh, it looks like it's going to even out. Yeah, this isn't backed up at all. So I think it's going to eventually even out once it gets past that backlog. There it goes. Yeah, once it gets past that little backlog that was built up, now we're good. Sure. That actually works out really well. Okay, cool. Underground conveyor 3 is done, and we got ourselves the 100K. Make sure our truck is coming back. It is not, of course. Back to base with you. Okay. Excellent. Maybe we can go to Aliguo here and send the 2 robots. That'd be an idea as well, wouldn't it? I think so. Obviously, we should send the expedition center. If we're going to do that, we should send the robots like before we send the laser resources. But I feel like we should probably send the laser resources as our absolute top priority, right? Okay, so we are doing everything we can for this, right? We may need to buy the remainder of supply here. The titanium especially. We've already loaded the titanium, 71 of it. And then this is all waiting. So we've already delivered some. I think, right? I can't tell. If I tell you not to export at all, then you will stock up on this. And my drones will go pick it up. Yep, there we go. They should be able to give us the remainder of that. So it's really just the concrete we're waiting for. And we have it. I mean, we have a good amount of days, but it's I don't know how much we've already delivered because it's not showing me that. Everything is maxed out. So I guess, because it says shows them being full. So I think maybe once this pod is done, that'll be the end, right? 186, 187. Yeah, we should be able to do this, no problem. We don't need to buy it. It's good. And this gives us another 100 grand, which is great. Contract complete. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. All right, cool. Can we find a fuel one? We haven't actually had a fuel contract in a while. And I have fuel. This one is actually pretty good. Now, I'm not a big fan of sending the carbon fiber because I know that the next stage requires carbon fiber. That said, though, this is a ton of money. And I would love to have all of this sweet, sweet moolah and all of the sweet, sweet engineering points as well. So this is great if we can send it, which we have the resources to do. It's just this 50 carbon fiber is kind of irking me, but I know the amount of carbon fiber we have, and 50 is not going to be a meaningful setback on this. So I'm going to accept this one for 230K. We're going to have 5 days to do this. And this is one of those things where the convenience of it may be worth just, you know, picking the big pod just because. But I'm going to be stingy, and I'm going to go through each one of these, and we're going to deliver the fuel. All right. Little bits of fuel at a time. I'm going to do this 75 at a time and let these cargo pods just come in and out of here. No problem. Because again, it doesn't slow down your load. It just means more pods have to show up, and they show up right on top of each other. So we're just going to do 75 one more time. Here we go. There it is. And then the next one would be the carbon fiber, which is good. And then the rest of this can be, yeah, there we go. So the last one will be the carbon fiber load. Send. Okay. So that will cause, of course, 2 to drop at a time. Could I get another landing pad? Yeah, I could. But it doesn't matter because I only have a finite number of drones that can do the job anyway. Of course, you could argue that, you know, I could have more drones if I choose to. I think I'm going to purchase, for the laser, more silicon, at least to go with the 2 robots that I'm buying. So it'll go as much as it'll fit with the robots. 3,000 tons, just like that. Yeah, like, bring it back, like that. Okay. So 2 additional bots coming down too. That'll help us a lot with logistics as well. And of course, that's going to go for the laser. This is now coming back. So we're going to send you to the laser now. So this one's already here. So let's go to the laser, set an expedition, transmit. This is the truck that's on its way. This one is right here. Yep. And we're going to share. We're going to go to silicon first. Okay. And then we'll send these things second. So all the silicon is what we're going to focus on for the first trip, since we need 2 trucks for this anyway. So send is what we're going to do. And then I will go ahead and open the floodgates on that, so we can have all the silicon go to the truck. Alrighty then. Cool. Guys, I think this has been a nice episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm scaling things up where I'm trying to keep up with the game, right? Or get there. I do want to get one more of these smelting furnaces placed over here, and I can do it. This is going to give me additional silicon, of course. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that now because this supply can be split one more time. So I will be doing that too. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you guys will join me for the next one, okay? Bye-bye.